I am going to give you 6 mental tricks that will cut your public speaking fear in half. Not by pretending that you're not nervous, but by completely changing how you think about nerves, because these are the exact 6 mindset changes that took me from avoiding public speaking to have given over 8,000 presentations and influencing people around the globe. So by this end of this video, you will never think about speaking anxiety the same way again. Let's dive in. Here is what you need to understand. There are 2 ways to handle public speaking anxiety. Most people focus on just one. Number 1 is the tactical stuff. You know, the breathing exercises, the body language, the vocal techniques, and those things work. They're important. But there is a second path that most people ignore, and that is changing your mindset. How you think about speaking is very important, because skill set without mindset will make you upset. Your mindset and your behavior are connected. And if you change how you think, you automatically change how you feel. I used to believe that my nervousness meant I was not cut out for speaking. That other people are better than me. Other people are naturally confident and I was not. Not true. But once I shifted these 6 beliefs, everything changed. Not because I stopped feeling nervous forever, but because I stopped letting nerves control me. So in this video, I'm giving you the 6 mindset shifts that are guaranteed to create mental reframes that will fundamentally change how you experience public speaking. Let's go. Shift number 1 is nerves mean it matters. Stop treating anxiety like a negative problem. Anxiety is not a sign that something is wrong. In speaking, anxiety means that this thing matters to you. So think about it for a second. You don't get nervous about meaningless things. You don't get nervous about tying your shoes or making a sandwich. You get nervous about things that have stakes, things that could have impacted your career, your reputation, your future, the money you're gonna make. So when you feel the anxiety before speaking, that's not your body saying don't do this. Basically, that's your body that's saying it's important, pay attention. Nervousness is a proof that you care. So it's not a weakness, it's an asset. So stop trying to eliminate nerves, start reframing them as signals that you're about to do something meaningful. Make sense to you? By the way, I'm doing a special masterclass on exactly how to overcome your stage fear forever, including mastering your vocal variety, body language. If you want to know more about exactly how it works, click the link below to join our Speak Like a CEO masterclass so we can change your life forever. Shift number 2, anxiety is just mislabeled excitement. Half of what you're calling anxiety is actually experiencing excitement. Here is what most people don't realize. Physiologically, anxiety and excitement are almost identical. Now, the elevated heart rate, the faster breathing, the adrenaline, your body can't tell the difference whether it's anxiety or that's nervousness. The only difference is the story you tell yourself. For example, I had a client of mine who used to say, I'm so nervous. It's like our top CEO in India. And before every presentation, he used to say, I'm nervous. And I told him, stop saying I'm nervous and start saying, I'm so excited. And he thought I was crazy, but he made a lot of money, so he learned that. And he tried that, and he said that strangest thing happened. He actually started feeling excitement instead of terrifying. Why? Because your brain follows your language. I repeat, your brain follows your language. If you can tell yourself you're nervous, you'll be nervous. You'll interpret every sensation as fear. But if you tell yourself that I'm excited, your brain starts looking for reasons to be energized and excited. So before your next presentation, don't say, I'm nervous. Say, I am excited, and watch what happens. Shift number 3, you look calmer than you feel. You look about 70% calmer on the outside than you feel on the inside. I'll never forget this. For the first time, somebody told me this. You know, I had just given a presentation and I thought I looked like a complete mess. My heart was racing, my hands were shaking, and I felt like everybody could see that I was panicking. Has that ever happened to you? And after my presentation, somebody came up to me and said, wow, you're so calm and composed up there. And I thought they are joking. And then I heard from some other people as well. And I looked at them like they were insane, but they were serious. Here's the truth. Other people cannot see your internal experience until you make them too obvious. They can't feel your pounding heart. They can't hear your racing thoughts. They only see what you show them. And most of the time, you look far more confident than you feel. So here is my suggestion for you. Stop worrying that everybody can see how nervous you are. They can't. And that knowledge alone will take half of your anxiety away from you. Shift number 4. The worst moment is the first 60 seconds. The worst part of speaking lasts less than 60 seconds. there is a spike of anxiety that happens right before you speak. And in the first 30 to 60 seconds of your presentation, that's when your nerves are at its absolute peak. But here is what happens after that. The nerves drop dramatically. Once you get into your content, once you hear your own voice speaking, once you see that your audience is with you, your nervous system starts to calm down. That's why you must have a coach who can show you what to say in the first 60 seconds. I'm doing a special masterclass about it because understand this. I've seen this happen hundreds and hundreds of times. Top speakers who are shaking before they start, but within 2 minutes, they are in their flow because they have known their opening down cold, right? They even forget after 2 minutes that they were nervous at the beginning. So when you're standing backstage or in the boardroom before your chance comes for you to speak, and you're waiting to unmute yourself on the Zoom call, remind yourself that I just need to get through the first 60 seconds. That's it, I'll be fine. That's shift number 4. Shift number 5, nerves don't equal bad performance. Being nervous doesn't mean you'll do a bad job. In fact, some of the best speeches that I have seen, I have given, are given by people who maybe were a little bit of shaky inside. Now, that fear can be overcome with the right coach, but I once coached a VP who had to present to an entire company of 500 people. And right before she went on stage, she told me, Bishal, I'm so nervous. She texted me, Bishal, I'm so nervous. I'm going to mess this up. And I said, good, use and leverage that energy. She went on stage, crushed the presentation, got a standing ovation. And afterwards, she texted me, I was nervous the entire time. I guess it didn't show. Yes, nerves don't prevent excellence. Think about it. Athletes get nervous before the big games, but they still win championships. Actors get nervous before the performance. They still deliver award-winning work. Nerves and performance are independent of each other. So stop believing the lie that if you're nervous, you can't be great. You can. You will. Just don't wait for the nerves to disappear. They won't. Shift number 6, and that is the audience wants you to win. And that is the shift number 6. The audience is actually on your side. They are not sitting hoping that you will fail. They are rooting for you. Most speakers operate under the assumption that the audience is judging them. Maybe they are, but they are not looking for you to make mistakes. They're not waiting for you to mess up. That's not what audience is thinking. Here's the reality. Most people in the audience are also afraid of judgment. They might have done public speaking. They might be afraid of public speaking. They know how hard it is. So they have respect for you because they have been in your shoe. So even if you see somebody with a stern face, don't assume that they're judging you. It might be their resting face. Some people don't have a cute face like you and I. They might be concentrating. They might be having a bad day. So it's not about you. It's about them. Don't make their facial expression a part of your identity. So walk into every speaking situation assuming that everybody is on your side because 99% of the time, they are on your side. All right, let's quickly summarize. Let's bring all of it together. Here are your 6 mental shifts that will change the game for you. 1. Nerves mean it matters. Anxiety is not the problem. It's proof that you care. 2. Half of your anxiety is actually excitement. Change your language, change your feeling. 3. You look 70% calmer than you feel. Other people cannot see your internal panic. Number 4. Your worst moment lasts for only 60 seconds and after that your nerves drop down dramatically. Number 5. Nerves don't equal bad performance. You can be nervous and excellent at the same time, right? And 6. Audience wants you to win. Assume everybody's on your side because these 6 shifts won't eliminate your nerves only, they will change how you interpret them. And that's exactly what top leaders do because when you change how you think about nerves, you change how you respond to nerves. Which of these tips resonates the most with you? Because the next time you have to speak, let us know. I read every single comment. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to have a complete playbook for speaking with confidence and authority, join me in the Speak Like a CEO Masterclass. The link is in the description where I'll teach you everything. The mindset, right? The techniques, the presence, the delivery. Let's do this together. And if you want to know exactly how it works, like I said, there is a link below. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well and show up like the speaker that you're meant to be. I'm uploading a video on spontaneous speaking very soon, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you on the other side. Bishal Sarkar here reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection. We just finished the first session of Speakathon Implementation Bootcamp, and I want to ask a simple question to all of you. How many of you had massive progress in the first session today?
Massive progress.
And today's session we did for the last 6 hours, was it just theory, or did each one of you receive customized feedback? Which one?
Customized feedback.
Now, I know many of you have been facing many challenges in your confidence and connection, but after just the first session, and this is just the first session, my question to you is, are you now ready to speak with confidence, power, and connection? Is that a no or is that a yes?
Yes.
Awesome. This is Bishal, Sarkar. Together we're going to finish this. Remember that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about
Connection.